Hey guys, it's so bright I can hardly even see myself. So I am walking to the shops to grab some food. Check out, I love these houses. Isn't it cute? So I was having this thought the other day and I was like, I need to do a live stream on this. Hey Antonia, hey Lani, how you guys going? Hey Kirsten, how are you? So I was having this thought the other day around basically living a lifestyle. Hey Heidi, living a lifestyle, I guess, whether it's beyond your means or not. It's not necessarily about money, although that does play into it. It's more so about going and doing things before you've actually put in the work. Okay? Hey, Amy. So, I see a lot of people, they're taking action in their business. Maybe they're a startup, maybe they haven't reached the success that they want just yet, and they're taking action, but then they're going out and they're drinking with their friends, they might be traveling around, going to different places, taking days off, or even taking time off to go to appointments and things like that, and not actually being consistent with their work. And they're doing all this stuff. It's a bit noisy. They're doing all this stuff, but they're not putting in the consistent effort to get to where they want in business. And they've created some success, but they'll never create the full success. Let me get away from this noise. Is it too noisy for you guys? Can you hear it? They've never created the full success that they want and deserve because they're consistently jumping around all over the place and not taking consistent action. So I know for me, every time that I travel, I get thrown out of my routine. Over the last 4 months, I haven't really worked that much, but my business is at a level where I can do that. Okay. Now, if I was to do that in the startup phase, or if I'm trying to make $100,000 or something like that, and I'm jumping all over the place, living in a different Airbnb every week, then every time I move, every time you physically move, every time you stop working, every time you get out of that routine, you are holding yourself back from reaching your goals as fast as you could. Okay. Antonia can relate. And it's easy to do. Okay. The reason we do this is because it's human nature. From a mindset perspective, we want to have fun, we want pleasure, and so anytime you invest in something, say you go to a one-day event or Tony Robbins or something like that, or say you've booked a flight and you're about to go traveling, or even doing the traveling, even just buying the flight, it gives you that pleasure. Okay, so you get this sense of pleasure of doing something exciting, but then that pleasure fades away when you've actually got to do the work. And most people in life, we want this short-term endorphin rush and this short-term pleasure, and we're not willing to go through pain, go through obstacles, go through struggle to be able to get what we want long-term. And we need to focus on sometimes some short-term pain to get that long-term pleasure, okay? Because this short-term pleasure of, say binge eating some chocolate or booking a thing to go to a one-day event, but you haven't got that ongoing support, you're not going to change your business in your life at a one-day event. Yeah, you'll get massive shifts, you'll get things that are triggered, you'll be able to start moving forwards, but then you come back home and it's back to reality. This is why I don't do one-day VIP days anymore. I do longer-term programs because it takes time to create those shifts and keep those habits, those new habits in place. So, bom dia. So we need time to change habits, and instead of going to that short-term pleasure, it's about fucking doing the hard work. Yeah, putting in the work so you can get everything that you ever wanted. Because right now, if you're going around and doing little trips and not fully committing to your business, not fully committing to your goals, not going all in and seeing yourself as a businessman or woman, or not treating your business seriously, and really just not putting in the amount of effort and action and energy that you should. That doesn't mean more hours, okay? It just means consistency. If you're not doing that, you'll consistently have short-term goals, short-term pleasure, maybe a little bit of money here and there, but your money is inconsistent. It's all over the place, and so are your results, because that's the kind of effort you've been putting in. Inconsistent effort equals inconsistent results. Let me just cross this road. I'm going to get to a quieter area on the main road. Wasn't going to walk this far, but I still want to talk to you guys. I've just passed the shop. So, let me just get a bit quieter. Olá, bom dia. Okay, let me say hey to a few people. Hey Cassie, hey Melissa, hey Elise, hey Neil, how you guys going? Hey Belinda. So Amy says, I get so much pleasure when booking holidays. Totally. And we need to have those things to look forward to. But imagine if you're just starting out in business and you were doing what I'd done over the last 4 months, being in a different Airbnb every week to week and a half for 4 months. Imagine what that would do to your business. It's got to get to a certain level to be able to allow yourself to do that. Okay? And I believe, you know, in the title of this live stream, I said, have you done the work? Something along the lines of, have you done the work to get what you deserve? Now, I believe that everyone is deserving. This isn't from an emotional self-worth standpoint. It's like just from a action standpoint. It's like, okay, well, I do X, X, and X, and I get this result. If you're an employee, you have to work X amount of hours to get X amount of money. And in those hours, you have to create certain actions, do certain actions, or complete certain projects or processes to be able to get paid and to keep your job. It's the same in business, but we don't have that accountability. We don't have someone telling us that we've got to do the work, and it's really hard for people to be self-motivated a lot of the time. So what we need to do is we need to create public accountability with a coach or mentor or with friends, and have clear goals in place and be more driven and self-motivated as well. Now, with that, you need to put your back against the wall. You need to have something that challenges you, step outside your comfort zone, work on your mindset, have deadlines in place, and actually really truly love what you do. You've got to have a big enough why, a big enough purpose to keep going even when you don't feel like doing it, okay? And it's like, you know, I'm living in a different country. I've been spending my days literally working, talking to my boyfriend, going on walks and cycling and spending time at the beach. And spending time with my kids, of course, as well. I have a perfect balance going on. But I'm super, super motivated to do the work, because I know when I don't share these things, when I don't share these learnings and experience and things like that, then I feel flat, you know? I'm doing a disservice to myself and others. Olá, bom dia.
Fala português e inglês. Bom dia. Olha, cuidado com as raposas. Depois vai gritar para mim para acudir. Vou treinar, estou a fazer ginástica e ainda não vou correr.
Okay.
Não deve ir sozinha. Habituação disso?
Não falo português. Um pouquinho.
Habla espanhol?
No, English.
Not speak English, só um little. Disseste good morning, bom dia, não é?
Sim.
Isso também eu sei.
Sim.
Sozinha, só, não convém. Com companhia. Uma amiga, um friend.
Sim.
Yes, sozinha. Há ciclismo e atletismo. Não há, mas pode.
Sim.
Deve vir acompanhada. Uma pessoa amiga.
Ok.
Um dog.
Ok.
Entendes? Entendeste?
Não.
Não entender, diz ok, não entendes. Solo. Não deves vir sozinha.
Sim.
Companhia, uma friend,
No,
amiga.
I'm okay.
Sozinha não, vá.
Okay.
Estás de férias? Vacances?
Okay.
Férias?
Hum?
Férias.
Ah.
Vacances.
Okay.
Francês, vacances. Férias. Não sabes? Não percebes francês?
Não, não
Nem francês? Não parles francês?
No. I'm okay. I'm doing a video. Okay.
Tchau.
Obrigada. So, you guys, that was funny. He was just asking me if I had like a friend to go walking with, or if I was by myself, or if I had a dog, and making sure that I was okay. I'm like, I'm fine. I could understand most of that. Anyway, hey Moira, hey Nikki, hey Kitty, how you guys going? Okay, so going back to what we were talking about, it's the difference, you know, between hustle and flow. When we're hustling, it's like, okay, I'm beating myself up and saying I don't deserve to be able to take time off, beating myself up around not doing the work. That is not what this video is about right now, this live stream is about right now. It's about putting in the effort consistently to be able to get what you want, okay? Yeah, I'm really good, thanks, Nikki. Yeah, so putting in the effort, being consistent, and then you can get what you want. When you do that, it's like, or when you don't do that, you're going and spending money on the small things, on the material possessions, and you're keeping yourself small, you're holding yourself back, okay? When you let go of that, when you stop getting these short-term pleasures, then you're able to get that long-term stuff and really leave a legacy, okay? And if you get to the end of your life, olá, bom dia. If you get to the end of your life and you look back, are you going to be like, oh yeah, I went out and had lots of nice lunches with my girlfriends, or went out drinking with the guys, or, you know, I had lots of little trips, but I didn't fully live my purpose. I didn't leave a legacy, you know? Or are you going to want to have that lifestyle, but maybe it takes a little bit longer and you actually leave a fucking legacy? Yeah, you actually change the world in some way. And when I say the world, it could be your community, it could be your family, it could be your state, your country, or the whole bloody world. Yeah? So we've got to put in the effort. Things take time to build up. You can get quick wins, but other things take time. And it's worth it. You know, for me, if I hadn't have done this work over the last 7.5 years, my business would have fallen apart taking that time off. I wouldn't be able to travel around the world with my kids. You know, my daughter is only 8 and she's been to 14 different countries. My little boy's 5 and he's been to I think 10 or 12. I've been supporting my whole family financially for the last few years. I wouldn't be able to do all the things that I do without the work that I've put in, okay? So you can do this, though, from a place of ease and flow rather than hustle and push. Let me have a look. Hey, Aileen. Are you on the plane, Aileen? So Nikki said, my life is so much in flow, the results keep coming. Awesome. I took tonight off so I could celebrate my latest milestone, but back into it, setting next goal before the next one's achieved. Keep focused on the bigger prize. Awesome. Agree, my 12-month plan turned into a realistic 5-year goal with 10 times the results for community and my legacy. 100% get you now. Awesome. Awesome. Love it. So, does anyone have any questions or any other comments before I go? I'm ending up walking. I wasn't supposed to be walking through the woods, but here I am. And then I'm going to go to the shop. I've got like some euros in my hand and going to go to the shop and get some breakfast. I'm doing intermittent fasting at the moment, so I don't eat till around 11 or 12, or maybe a little bit later sometimes. But I got a phone call at 12. So, hey Emma, how you going? So, I guess to recap, be real and honest with yourself. Look at, are you putting in the work consistently? I'm in Portugal, Nikki, a place called Amora. So are you doing the work consistently? Be real with yourself, like be really real. Are you catching up with friends during the day when you really should be working? Are you getting your things done on your to-do list? Are you setting bigger goals and working towards them consistently? Are you procrastinating? Are you staying up too late and watching Netflix and then waking up too late when you really want to wake up early? Now, there's no right or wrong. There's no rules. The rules are whatever you create. There's no, like, I have to work 9 to 5 because that's what people do. Like, it doesn't matter if you want to stay up late and wake up later if that's in line with your values and what you want to do. If you keep doing that and you want to actually wake up early, then you have to change what you're doing. Everything is based off your own values and your belief system and the way that you want to live your life. And that's different for everyone. There's no kind of cookie cutter box that says this is the way you should live your life, or this is the way you need to run a business, or this is the way you make money. There's so much money out there. There's an abundance of money. There's an abundance of people who need your help. There's so many different things that you can put out there and things that you can do and ways to run your business. There's no right or wrong. And if anyone tells you otherwise, they're probably just trying to sell you something, and not in a very good way. But that's what I do. When I mentor people, I guide them to find the answers within themselves. I share my experience, but don't tell them that they have to do exactly what I've done. But I help them release their blocks, clear up the emotional stuff, change their limiting beliefs into positive, empowering beliefs so that they can actually move forwards with confidence and take massive action. And an example of this, Aileen, I'd probably do a separate thing about this completely, but just as a brief snapshot, Aileen is one of my new clients. We just had a second session yesterday. She's brand new, just started a business, and literally in, I think it was 6 days, she came up with her business name. She set up her business email address. She set up a whole website in a week. She's in the process of setting up her business bank account and all the legalities and everything. She's done all the legalities and all of that. And what else did she do? Like so many kind of foundational things that usually take people months, she did in 6 days, and she got her first client for $1,000. That shows massive value and worth of herself. And she did all of that after one session with me. So, and now she's flying business class to Spain, and we're probably going to catch up in Portugal as well next week. So it's so amazing to see that of what she's done. Cool, Aileen. It's so cool to see what she's done, the self-awareness she has, the connection that she has. And before that, she said for months and months and months, she was feeling a lack of clarity, confused, a lack of purpose and drive. She wasn't getting stuff done. She didn't know what to do. She was getting in her own way mindset-wise, feeling a bit low. And then just to have that complete shift after one session is amazing. And she invested in herself when other people could have made an excuse saying that they had no money or that everything that's going on in her life, but she made it happen. Hey Tina, hey Helen. Exactly, Nikki. Oh, awesome, thank you. Awesome. So I want you to take a real look at your life and where you're at right now, and have a look at what can be let go of, what are you hanging on to, what needs to change to be able to reach your goals, and just be really real with yourself on how you can step out of your comfort zone more, step it up, be more consistent, because consistency is the thing that's going to get you the results. So I hope you have an amazing day or night wherever you are in the world. Thanks for jumping on. Aileen said, I'm like a completely different woman. That's awesome, because you were ready. The guidance, the mentor shows up when you're ready. Awesome. So thanks for jumping on, guys. Great to see you all. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye.